snake. The snake. The snake. The snake. The snake. Okay. It's working, we're ready. I've been away for a long time, but I'm back. I've got my fanboy juice. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, everything seems to be working. Let's go. Boom. Come on, game. All right. What do we need to do? System sound. Okay. I'm looking a little bit pale here, right? Let me deal with that. Do I look better now? Too much color, right? What if I do that? I don't know. I think we're gonna do a nice like this, and we're gonna put the lid a little bit like this. Not too much. Like this looks fine. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's start. Boom, working. Okay, perfect. First things first. Thank you, Enrique Schettini, for subscribing, as well as BladeHeart96. Oh. Thank you. I planned a lot of things to do today, so it's gonna get very interesting. We planned for long stream. I hope I will gonna be able to do it, but the plan is to do a long stream, very long stream, long. Remember, we are the snake. We live for the snake. Why is this that high? Is that supposed to be here? I haven't played in a while, so I'm afraid that some of my add-ons just messed up a little bit. But it seems to be okay. So now we moved patch. New things happened in the game, but we don't care because we're still level 66. Damn, I thought I was 67. Yeah. Okay. A lot of things happened while I was gone on the WoW scene. So we're gonna talk about all that shit and we're gonna try to make it work. There's something I didn't plan. It was music. Let's try Sonic Rush. Let's hope it doesn't get claimed. Okay. Let's go for a little bit of Sonic Rush. I see the people who doesn't seem like it gets claimed, so that might be okay. That might be okay. Alright. It's been a while. I probably don't know how to play my class anymore, so Let's hope I can manage to do it again. My hair is bothering me so much. I always attach them, so I'm not used to have them like this, and it's just itchy on my face. My face. Okay, I have to remember also that I use this special layout here, so you can see everything more easily than here. But I have to put my camera a bit. It's a weird angle for that. Maybe I'm just gonna... Yeah. I think it's gonna be okay like this. Alright, so there's a lot of things to talk about. I think the best way to do it is probably make kind of breaks when I'm bored. And talk about the different subjects. I don't know what I'm playing, it's kind of hard. I have to focus on not getting attacked by the chimeras. Oh yeah, my pet is still level 65, right? Yeah. Back to back. Yeah, this is the thing I could have looked at it, yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we're almost at 3,500 boars in total. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's even more, like, that's even harder that I have no one to carry me through this. Like, not carry me in the sense of helping me, but like, I'm like really alone doing this, which makes it harder. I don't have moral support or anything. And here we go, first shitty taunt of the... Okay, lay a trap. Lay a trap. Pet, dismiss pet. Alright, go away and get ready to feign death. Okay, that worked. Call my pet. Boom. Okay. Alright. If I don't dismiss my pet, it's gonna keep on attacking me. So that's very annoying. But there we go, puppy. Oh no. Those are some big boars. Okay, it's gonna go very slow. Other than that, nothing else special. I didn't play for a while for mainly two reasons. I started to play Halo Infinite, but the PvP, not the campaign. I don't want to pay for the campaign. The multiplayer is free, so I play the multiplayer. And I went kind of in a nostalgic kind of a nostalgic trip with friends that I used to play a lot when I was younger. So that felt kind of great to be able to play again with people you've been playing when you were a teenager. And also my little brother, so we had kind of fun. My little brother that you probably saw in some of my videos a long time ago when I started YouTube. And we've played quite a lot, and we had quite a lot of fun. So I played a lot of Halo multiplayer. I'm already level 86 out of 100 for the first season. Yeah, here we go, look at these boys. Probably gonna be some crap, but hey. Yeah, just crap. I mean, that's okay. That's some food that I can't use. And I've been raiding quite a lot. We are now Black Temple is out, and we're still struggling on the last two bosses. I mean Vash and Kaltas with my guild because boomers. And I think it's gonna be okay, just taking some time, so we're a bit late. And I had also the unfortunate mistake of taking making a horde character on a PvE server, which means that the server is mostly Alliance. And that makes everything very hard. Very, very hard. Very, very, very hard. No, really. That makes stuff really difficult because it's hard to find characters and... people to play with. Sometimes. Even though it's one of the biggest server. So yeah. I feel like I'm gonna get claimed. That's okay. It's not like those videos getting any views, so that's fine. And yeah, there's always like I can't find a decent guild roster. Like any guild, there's always like people coming and going, always. And you can't get like a perfect rosters that stay for... I mean, maybe it's because it's 25 people, it's not a problem anymore, less a problem now in retail. I feel like even in retail it's still a problem. Some people come, they get stuff, they leave. Some people come, it's too hard, they leave. Some people come, they can't play that much and they play for 2 weeks and then they stop because their wife is complaining that you didn't spend time with them as they used to be. I don't know. It's gonna take so much time. Oh yeah, hopefully gonna be able to do something with all that. No, I'm already preparing for Black Temple and eye gel. Like, what's nice at least now that they nerfed PvP to the ground. I mean, the requirement to have loot. Now you can do like world quest. You can do dailies in the Hellfire Peninsula in the Terracar Forest. They will give you 1k honor almost every day. Like 960 something. That's so huge. Now look at you, little guy. What are you gonna do now, eh? Look at that. Boom. Come on, die faster. I saw something teleporting here. That weird. Okay, yeah. So what are we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about... RP servers, weirdos? It's one thing I want to talk about. That's like... Alright. Let's say... So we said RP server weirdos. New raid. New raid patch 9.2. And maybe let's put a Barney new video, I guess. Boom. And we're gonna pin this one. Boom. So that's gonna be some of the topics we're gonna discuss today. I really want to talk about. That's making my lips redder, right? Yeah, it does. That's fine. So that's the topic we're gonna talk about today. At some point where I feel like I need to make a small break, then I'm gonna pull out some stuff and talk about those things. Probably make a break every hour or something. Yeah, it's probably good. So that's the thing we're gonna talk about. I don't know from what I will start with. The RP weirdos is a touchy subject, I guess. Do. I think the Shimmer is gonna go the loop is... she's not coming here. I think we're safe. I think we are. It's perfect, you don't even have to try to find them, they come to you. Perfect. So we're doing the snake meta, remember? We went full snake. So everything is on the aspect of the Viper. That's what we're going with. I haven't seen the Chimera back again. That's weird. Oh, your gun skill has increased. Ooh. Let me see. Gun. Yeah, 2 more. Do I still have the extra expertise on gun, or is it replaced by the critical strike? Yes. Okay. Hey, that's someone pet, I guess. Oh yeah, we haven't done our traditional slash who how many people are playing. Where is it? Okay. 33 people today. Woo! On a Sunday. Oh my god. A lot of people in Shadow Moon Valley. I guess they're farming the mounts. The new mount, because now in the Shadow Moon Valley you can go there and do the dailies to farm the nether drakes. So I guess that's what people are doing. And I was afraid there was gonna be a shortage of mob, because one of the quests is to kill those mobs here. I mean those mobs, any animals that you can find. And I was afraid a lot of people were coming to kill them, but no. Why do I look like I have a very long face? That's my hair. That's where I put my hair long. I look like I have a long face. I swear my face is not that long. Goddamn hair. I have to put them differently. Long face. Okay, soon 5%. Come, pet, come! Attack this one! We got some cheese! Boop, 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 boop. This is so good to be a hunter. So let's say in 30 minutes we do a first break. Something like this. Oh, that's a chimera. Those ones are so annoying. I can't wait to go to heaven. Ooh, mana mana. But this is a level 68, so we don't spare any mana. We have to go to 30% until my pet get to level 66. That's a 67. 67 are easy to kill. Remember that for my pet, the level 68 are still orange for him. So that's why it's a little bit harder. Oh, I can feel the E flowing through my body. Oh, yeah. Okay. Beep boop. I really want to have a bow. I haven't been thinking about loot, but now I want some loot. Give me the loot. There we go. More skill gun. That's probably a soundtrack that if it's not claimed that much, I'm gonna use a lot in my video. I think. Because me love Hideki Naganuma. Oh my god. Okay. We're safe. Go. Okay, hold on a few more seconds, and you did not. Okay. Thank God the disengage did not miss. Ooh, that shirt looks pretty great. Oh my god. Okay, we can do this. Why are you charging me? Come on, I've got nothing left. No mana, no spells, nothing. All right. We managed to do it. So yeah, I've been really focused into Halo recently. I even bought a new controller. You can see I have those like special thumbsticks. So I bought a new controller just to play Halo with those sniper thumbstick to help me get better. I'm far from having a competitive level. I'm not like 16 anymore. But I think most of the time I'm on non-competitive games. I'm doing pretty good. I don't like the competitive game mode. I don't like to have like the BR gun, the like 3-shot gun, 3-round shotgun. I don't like to have this one and the shield. So I like a lot tactical slayer or just the regular one with the regular gun. I English problem, dude. I don't know. A problem. How is it called? The machine gun? What's the name of the... Okay. Okay, let's... Just give me 1 second. I'm putting up the name of the guns in Halo. God damn it. Yeah, I don't care. So, the commando, no. The sidekick, yeah, the bulldog, sniper rifle. Spanker, the Hydra, no, those carbine. Oh, this fucking gay. Oh, those fucking articles online. How there are still those. Okay, so yeah, accept cookies, of course. When I'm already halfway through the article, you start to pop this shit out. Okay. So the AR, I guess the... Where do you get the... Okay, the AR. Okay, so when you're in quick play, you get the AR. So that's like just regular... assault rifle, alright? So when you do quick play, that's the standard. You start with that and with the pistol, your sidekick, okay? That I like. I don't like to start with the BR-75, the burst assault burst rifle. The 3-round burst, yeah. So the BR. So I don't like starting with the BR and shield. When I have the BR as a starter weapon, I like to I like when it's tactical slayer. So no shield, no radar, just your gun yourself and a lot of headshots. All right. That's what I like. So I really didn't like the competitive play when you have your shield and guard. And I hate also that, like, I like to play on controller because I'm not... I'm sorry, FPS for me is controller. That's what I feel more comfortable with. I know it's better with mouse and keyboard. It's easier. Even though there's all this like this discussion about, hey dude, but you have the kind of help, the aim assist on the controller. Mouse and keyboard is still better. I can tell you, I play both. I played both. I don't know if you remember a game that was Ghost in the Shell first I saw, that was like kind of Counter-Strike type, but versus version Ghost in the Shell. I had more than 500 hours in the beta. Just so you guys know, and I played only mouse and keyboard, and I tried the controller also. I played both at some point. Mouse and keyboard, man, so much better. Like, there's more action than there's buttons on the controller. Like, for example, I cannot put drop a weapon. You can have like something to drop a weapon for a friend, so if you loot something, you drop it. I have to find a weapon that I can exchange with my current weapon, so I'm able to drop it from my friend, for example. That's just one of the buttons I can put on my controller. There is one that is not here by default, is on the sniper, changing the zoom for going from 5 to 10. So this is insane. There's just that, and the reactivity is completely different. You're much more reactive with, of course, mouse and keyboard. Like, just look at people doing a 360 and just turning around with the mouse and keyboard. If I have a controller and I turn around, it's like, but with the mouse and keyboard, I can do boom, 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 360, you know? So you easily identify people, I feel, that play with mouse and keyboard, and especially the main thing is like, with the sidekick. The sidekick is quite powerful, the little pistol. And I don't know if people have... I guess some people can have like how is it called already when you have this I don't know why when I'm streaming I can't focus on my English. Like, my English is totally shit. I can't find any word when I'm talking, but that's not like that usually. It's because I'm streaming, because I'm doing 2 or 3 things at the same time. Playing the game, watching the chat in case something happened. Oh, it's so hard. I can't find my words anymore. Wow! You see what happened? So what I was gonna say, rapid fire, here we go. So I know you have some controller where you can put a rapid fire, because like you have people that fire with the sidekick and it feels like it's an assault rifle, the speed. So it's like with a gun that you have to just press the trigger every time you want to shoot, okay? And they do like... But when I use my controller, all I can do is... Like, that's almost as fast as I can go. But those guys go... It's like an assault rifle with the pistol. So, or they have a rapid fire button, so they have like custom controllers with the rapid fire, or they're using a mouse. Even with the mouse, yeah, with the mouse you can be faster than with the trigger, because you're like this, like this is harder than going like this. You know what I mean? Doing this, tapping is easier than pulling. That's what I mean. So I guess maybe that's why they can be faster, but that fast, I know if you have mouse and keyboard, you can make macros, so that's pretty easy. Like, sometimes it's even built with your mouth that you have this option. Or on your keyboard, you just press... Like, if you have a Razer keyboard, you can have a macro button on the side that you just make it for the pistol, and when you push it, like... I guess That's one of the things that they can do. But do you imagine how unfair sometimes it feels when you're playing a ranked game and you play with your controller, and with you have people with mouse and keyboard and they have these like macros on their mouth or something, and then they can, like, you can't compete. There's no way you can beat them at this game. Like, if it's just gun versus gun, they're gonna win. I mean, if they can at least have a decent aim. So that, I think that's not really cool. And I think all the competitions that I've seen, because I watched the NA qualification or something like that, and I think they all had controllers. I don't know, for me, Halo controller for sure. Valorant, I don't know, I would say mouse and keyboard. Like Counter-Strike type games, I like to have mouse and keyboard. Oh yeah, the BR 15, the VK Commando. The Commando is the rifle one shot. I used to love it a lot in the beginning. Now I don't like it that much anymore. It was really refreshing in the beginning when you had this weapon. But now that people play better, I think it feels it's harder to get some kill with it. I have a lot of good things to say about Halo PvP. Its multiplayer is really good. It's very dynamic. It's very fast. It feels really good. The sound design, the weapons sounds really good. The feeling when you shoot is really good. The gameplay, really nice. That feels really good. To play it, you feel the mobility is really, you feel really fast. I really enjoy it. One of the few things I have to say that sometimes, not sometimes, often, I die when the guy is not in my line of sight. Like I start to get shot at a corner, and so like a corner, okay? I start to get shot here, so I know I just need to do this, and then the guy that was here shooting me here, then I'm like here, I'm out of sight, there's a big wall between us, still managed to kill me. I'm like, how? Like, for the finishing shot, I'm sure I was out of sight. And it's not like I have a bad, like, I have 10 ms on my connection, like how? When those kind of things happen, it doesn't feel great. And the problem is that those kind of things happen all the time. So you don't feel great a lot of time when those things, when you're like, come on, there was like a 10 feet concrete wall between us. How could you shoot me? Like curved bullets? No, it's probably a lag or something. I don't know. But that doesn't feel great. That's something I don't like about the game, because that happened far too often. And sometimes it's probably on your side as well, I guess, but yeah. Doesn't feel good. Also, there is not enough map for big team battles. I think there's only 3. I would like to see more. It's probably gonna come, so I'm not that afraid of it. That's fine. So I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine. But yeah, that's the... Oh, also sometimes I don't understand, like, I guess I need to read something online to figure this out, but... I have some cases when I'm fighting like a hammer versus a sword, an energy sword. You have the gravity hammer versus the sword. And sometimes the hands of the matchup is really weird. Like, the hammer is much slower to swing, okay? So sometimes I'm in a fight and I'm with the sword and I'm attacking someone with the hammer. I'm charging and my sword hit the guy whilst the hammer is like mid-swing. So I see that the hammer is not like here, is here, okay? He pull it all the way back, it's mid-swing, and I die. Well, I see my sword going through him, and then I die. And I don't understand. And I'm frustrated. Because I'm like, dude. And that happened to me sometime. I'm with my armor and I'm mid-swing and I see the guy with the sword dying. What happened? Like, I'm mid-swing, but with the butt of the hammer, boom, he just impaled himself on it while he's trying to... I don't know. How? That doesn't feel good, you know what I mean? That just kind of, you're like, that doesn't make sense. Is it? I know I saw some people complaining about lagging issue, but you don't feel like it's lagging. So is it like probably some lag, like the corner wall, like the mid swing hammer? Is that the same thing actually? I guess it can be. Alright, soon we're gonna be able to start our first topic. Okay, where my pet is around 33%? Yes, perfect. Alright. We need my pet today to reach avoid the Chimera. Ooh, I never heard this version. Damn, the Kinaganuma is so good. So I like it a lot. I like a lot the tactical Slayer. I have a lot of fun with that game mod. That's really fun. What I like Fiesta, I kind of like. Sometimes it's very frustrating, but I kind of like this frustration of having the odds stacked against you for some reason. So for people who don't know, Fiesta is you start with 2 random weapons. I mean, every time you respawn, you have 2 random weapons and a random ability. You know, like the Raider, the Dash, the Grapple Hook. So I like that sometimes you have like really terrible weapons and you have to make do with it, and it's kind of like a puzzle, and I like it. Like, how am I gonna be able to kill someone with 2 pistols? Like, how? So I like to have find a way to make use of it, or and that's pretty interesting. That also teaches you how to use weapons. And that I like. So Fiesta, it's fine. There's some game modes that I don't like. I don't like Capture the Flag still. I mean, in Big Team Battle, it's fine. In like 4 vs 4, this is... I miss the King of the Hill. Now we have like the 3-zone stuff, but before we had the good old King of the Hill. And I liked it. So the BR and the AR. Alright, I have to try to remember the name of the weapons I use in the game. The AR feels really good. The M4, right? That's the name of the AR. M40, MA40, the MA40 AR. The good old gun you start with. I mean, you start with the pistol, but the first assault rifle you get, like, since Halo 1, this time it feels so good. Before it felt like you were shooting like this, like hoping you will hit something. Now it's much more precise, and that feels really good. You can get some kills with it. It's not completely useless. And I guess that's why they went for the BR in competitive play as soon as Halo 2, I guess, from what I remember in my whole days. Oh, here we go again. Lucky us. Some more crap. It's only crap in there, there's no green, I think. Mana potion ain't bad, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. Ring cloth. Ring cloth, ring cloth, ring cloth. I think I removed it because I can't use it anymore. No, I don't have rune cloth. This is all garbage I'm gonna sell for no money. Yeah, let's go up again. This way. Wait, I'm lost. Okay. The colors look weird. This is like creamy. Almost brown, like ivory. Even more. This is a very light brown and it looks like it's white here. I need to have a good camera. And new hair that are not itchy on my face. That's all. That's a transition song. Beep-a-dee-beep. Beep-a-dee-beep. So I really recommend if there's an FPS you want to play, just go for Halo, guys. This is, even though I have some complaints, it's really good. I really like it. It feels really good to play. And it's free. And you can earn a lot of skins, extra skins, without paying. Actually. Like, I heard so many. I looked at what was offered with the battle pass, and it's like Halo Reach themed. So you have like some of the armor that were from some of the Spartan team. So like, for example, Emil or George armor, you know. But it's, you know, I don't think it's worth the money, to be honest, what was offered. I looked, and the only thing I was really interested was the Virgil AI, that like the AI that's like Halo 3 ODST. That's a game I really enjoy. And then there was the ODST shoulders. And then there was one of the wrist attachments. The one with the shotgun shells that I liked also. Is it worth $10? No. So I didn't buy it. I play for free. You unlock a lot of stuff. And it takes more time because you don't have, like, if you pay, you also have some boost and stuff. So the boosts are like you get like few level worth of boost, but if you use them really well, you can get a lot of levels with the boost. That's for 1 hour, and if you prepare some of the challenges, you also have a system where you have to do like 20 challenges every week, and then you have got an ultimate challenge, and if you do it, you got a reward that can be an armor color, that can be a skin for weapon, that can be a sticker to put on your vehicle, like it is this week. And that's accessible to everyone. The advantage is that if you paid for the battle pass, you can do up to 4 challenges at once, where if you play for free, you can do only 3 at the same time. But to be honest, if you play, I don't know, like 10 hours a week, 12 hours a week, you can do it. No problem. That's... If you just focus on your objectives and you do them, you can do everything, get your battle pass, your ultimate challenge of the week, get the reward, get a lot of experience. The thing is that if you just play a little bit every day, the first game that you do every day brings a lot more experience. Because it's not based on how you play, it's just based on the number of games you play. So, first game, you get 300 experience, you need 1000 to level up. And then 200, and then 100, and then I think 100 again, and then 50, something. So if you just play like 4 or 5 games every day, or even just 3, that can be as fast as like 10 minutes, that can be half an hour every day, and that's enough. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you're going down so fast, bruh. So yeah, Halo is pretty rewarding. Because like, you see that like the I just started to play, I think, like in December. Like, let's say second half of December, I started to play. And the season 1 ends in May. We're in March, early March. So let's say I played 2 months and a half already. I'm almost done with the first season Game Pass. I mean, the first season reward system. Without paying, without the boosts. So do you realize, like, people that play like 3-4 hours every day, like you would play World of Warcraft, they done with the game because it started what, in like October or November? They're done like since Christmas. And now they don't get, they just get waiting for their weekly challenge. So there's no need to rush it, just take your time, you will get everything you want. Hey, dude. What I find funny is like the tryhard people. Some people are so desperate. Like, I have like pink flashy armor. I have some crazy. Oh hey, Udin. Why don't I see you? Okay, yeah, I see you here before, alright. Thanks for stopping by, dude. We're on our way to level 70. We're level 66. killing some boars. I was talking about Halo Infinite, the multiplayer that I like quite a lot. And that some people are really tryharding, like I have like kind of a flashy armor because I earned it, you know? Oops. And I see some people put like the gray armor, they remove their shoulders, they try to make themselves as skinny as possible, thinking that that will give us a big hedge. I don't know, like people have an overlay, you enemies are overlaid in a raid. I don't have any problem seeing people. I don't know if that plays a lot. I mean, depend on your screen maybe. But for me it's no problem at all, so I don't know. And here is the big bad Chimera coming up. So yeah, I was about to do a break. I said that like 10 minutes ago, so I guess we're gonna do a first break here. I need to talk about a few stuff. We are at 14%. That's pretty good. Means my pet is almost halfway. Yeah, he is. Okay. So we're just gonna get everything together and we're gonna start about talking about one topic. I think I want to start about Barney's new video. Just wait that I repair everything, sell all my junk. My junk. Repairing is here. Here it's buying ammunition. I'm good. Just gonna repair quickly.
Hello.
Ooh-wee. And we're gonna make some leather crafting. There we go. And let me get... why you make a warlock guy? I have a hunter. That's a hunter. This is my my pet. Well, it's called Honto yet. She's seen a better day. I know she looks like an undead demon. But don't worry, that's just a regular old undead boar. She's doing the job, okay? Just don't worry about her. No, I'm just a hunter. Okay, that's what we're looking for to do. Okay. No, that's just a hunter. Hunter. Why hunter? Because it's easier to be a hunter in the game. To like right now it doesn't matter that much. I think maybe it's just a little bit faster now, but for the first level from 1 to 60 it's really important. You can't do it if you don't have a hunter or warlock. Hunter I would assume is easier because the DPS input is higher, I would say. Not sure, but I feel like Hunter was the easiest class to play with. And from 1 to 60, there's some parts that are really challenging, and without the pet it's not possible. I would say only Hunter or Warlock can do it, and probably Hunter the better, more resilience on the pet. You can heal it more easily than with the Warlock, because you just cast a spell and then you can keep on DPSing. Yeah, I think you can use Paladin, of course, but like if you have to check, if you go here, Kalimdor and the Barons. Okay, so you have this area where the only here, when the only way you can access boards is in dungeons, so you will have to fight elite mobs. And sometimes they are in packs, so the advantage of the Hunter is that you can trap one in a freezing trap while you DPS the other elite. And then you can then get them one by one. If you're Paladin, if you use all your cooldown, maybe you can kill both but that's gonna be really hard, and then you have to wait that your cooldowns come back again. Whereas a hunter, you can just freeze one, kill the other one, just maybe replenish a little bit your mana and keep on going instead of having to wait like 5 to 10 minutes to do 2 mobs. So the big difference is here. With a paladin, maybe it's possible, but probably will take you a few more days. Not a few more days, but yeah, a lot more days, especially because you have to kill a lot of mobs in that period. So I remember it was really hard. Really hard. Alright, let me switch to... I think I want to go here. Yep. But I can show you, for example, my hunter. I have like a really specific build dedicated only for this challenge. It's not something you would play even if you level up normally. Let me... Yep, here we go. Back in the game. And let me check. Yep, I'm gonna play some music again. I wanted to play Enclave. Yeah. I can't wait for this to get out. Not available anymore. Up, here we go. Boom. Here we go. So, what I do with my hunter is really specific. It's not the classic Beast Mastery hunter. It's not the classic BM hunter. It's a little bit different here. I'm playing with the aspect of the Viper. So that's really not something most people will do. It's more focused on more Beast Mastery than you would normally play. You will have probably more pointed marksmanship. And there is some key spells that people usually take that I don't take. So for example, I don't take Improve Revive Pet because I'm a Beastmaster Hunter, I level up, my pet is not dying. So that's, for me, that's a waste of points. You can put them somewhere else. Normally you will go for Improve Aspect of the Oak for more DPS. Here's the thing, my stuff is garbage because I can't do any quest, I'm just killing boars, so my stuff is garbage. I don't know if I can show it here, yeah. That's a blue that I found on one of the mob here, but that's green, level 51, I'm 66 by the way. Green, garbage, that's something I crafted, that's garbage. I was lucky to loot this, but that's still level 59, I'm level 66 now. My weapon is level 53. That's lucky to get this one, but that's not that great because attack power I would prefer having agility, but that's better than nothing. That's level 48. That's something I crafted this one, level 59, and those are all green, level like 62, 59, 57, that they're garbage stuff. So my personal DPS input is really low. So I have to put everything on the shoulders of my pet. My pet has to be the best as possible because I'm not gonna be as optimal. So if you look right now, can I get my overall DPS? So my pet is about more than 40% of my total DPS. Just my pet. Which is a lot. And it's because my stuff sucks. So I have to make sure my pet is stronger. So, and also I attack mobs that are orange or yellow. So I make sure that my pet has good health and armor. This is improving my DPS, I don't need it. I just go for tanky, most damage input possible on my pet. So I took all of this talent. The only one I could have taken that I skipped is increase the dodge of my pet. That could have been considered, but from now on, since I don't need it, I think it's gonna be fine. So I just prefer not using it and spending the last points I have in helping me manage my mana a bit more. Is it me or is it a bit loud? Feels like it's a bit loud. Alright. So what I do to manage my mana is I have Aspect of the Viper that's helping me regenerate my mana. The less mana I have, the more mana I regenerate. So I don't have to stop and drink. This is a lower input damage than if I was going with Improved Aspect of the Hawk, but the thing is, I don't want to stop drinking water all the time when I'm just gonna kill Boar in a row. I feel like I'm more efficient to don't stop drinking every 2 mob for 20 seconds, and instead having my pet doing most of the damages, and then I can just come, poof, hit. I'm hitting less hard, but I don't have to stop for mana ever. Like, I think last time I played for 3 hours and I stopped maybe 2 times to drink, where otherwise I would stop every 2 or 3 mobs, or would not be able to use my spells. So I guess that's really specific build, but that's the best for just chain killing mobs all the time. When you do a quest, that's different, because you travel to location, you kill some mobs, and then you travel back to another location, and you travel from mob to mob, or you do an escort, or blah blah, or you loot some stuff, so your mana regenerates passively. Me, I just kill, so I'm almost never stopping, and before I was in some places when I could kill mob without stopping, maybe like 15 mobs in a row without having time to stop. Because they were all at full distance from one another like this here. When I could never stop. So if you imagine if every 3 mob I have to stop for mana, and I have to drink for 20 seconds, that's a huge waste of time. So I'm just trying to improve that, so I went for the snake build. The snake build. Full on mana. And I'm just skipping aim shot, which is also normally something really important that you take. But one of the good things is that also reduce healing, increase damages. I don't care about that. I prefer having my arcane shot easily available. And also here is the thing, a lot of it is focused around me doing critical strike. So my pet generates more focus, and the more focus my pet generates, the more he can use his DPS abilities. So here is the thing. Aim shot is a long cast, 3 seconds. I think it's a bit less maybe when it's leveled up, I don't remember, but... No. Come. So, so this is a 3-second cast. What I want to do is as much critical strike as possible. So my pet generate more focus. And there's also something with my critical strike. When you pet score the critical strike, all party members have all damage increased by 3%. I don't remember if there is something linked, so my critical strike is linked to my pet critical strike. I don't think so. But the thing is, I want to attack as fast as possible, because the more I attack, the more critical strike I have, the more critical strike I have, the more focus my pet got, the more focus my pet got, the more he can spend on doing DPS. Because if you look at it, you can see that Bite is on the cooldown, but Gore is not. So as long as he has focus, he can use Gore. Gore generates a lot of damage. It's his primary source of damage. If I go here, you can see there's the melee attack, and then there's Gore as an ability, and Bite is much lower. So what I do is that I try to get my as much critical strike as possible. So I've built a stuff that I can get. You see I have critical strike rating bonus. And so this set makes me having more critical strike. I think there was something else, maybe? Yeah, 40 agility on the weapon. How to increase attack speed? There's a talent to increase attack speed. You have this one, Serpent Swiftness. I increase your ranged attack speed. You have also your ammo pouch. So you have an ammo pouch when you can put your ammo, and you can see here I have 13% increase attack range speed. The better you get, the better will be your attack speed bonus. You can go up to 15, maybe more now. 16, I think. So that's also one of the way to increase your attack speed, and the other one is to go for aspect of the oak. So you have 10% chance to increase your attack speed by 3% when you attack. So that's the main way to increase your attack speed. A talent, your ammo pouch, and the aspect of the oak. The improved one, of course. Which I don't use here because I prefer not having to stop for mana every 5 seconds. But basically that's how you can do it. So the more critical strike, the more attack speed also. Yeah, it's quite important. The more you attack, the more you have a chance to do a critical strike, the more you have chances to give your pet some extra focus so he can do more damage. Unfortunately, there's no way I can get a new ammo pouch because the server is dead. There's nothing on the auction house. I'm not buying anything on the auction house either. So I'm stuck with this whole pouch from Classic. For PvP, the most important is critical strike. And that's what you will find on the PvP stuff. I think I don't have... No, I don't have the add-on here. So for PvP, it's all a balance of critical strike versus resilience. So on all the stuff that you will find, especially in this season. Let me... once again. Everything is critical strike and resilience. Resilience is a defensive ability. I can show you here. If I go to resilience, I have it here. Resilience, defense, resilience. Resilience reduces the periodic damage, so the ticks, and the chance to be critical strike. It's also reduce the damage done by the critical strikes. So the whole game of PvP is having a better critical strike than your adversary has resilience, but also having more resilience than he has critical strike. So critical strike is more important in PvP because you hit less, but when you hit, you want to do massive damages. Because in PvP, it's not like you will be controlled or you will be hindered in your way you can attack. So when you hit lands, you want them to do massive damage. That's what you want to have. So PvP critical strike better. Oh my god, again. Come on, pet. What are you doing there? That is very annoying that I have to dismiss my pet before I feign death, otherwise it's not working. Alright. What will you do as a mage to kill a hunter? Well, hunter have issues with melee. I would say I haven't... Yeah, I do PvP mostly on the druid, and I see that hunters struggle a lot with melee. Because if you get to melee, they have limited number of tools that they can use to try and fight a melee. So they can put a trap. They can clip your wings. But if you're fighting a rogue, a druid, they will get away from those just movement speed reduction pretty easily. So then you're left with not much tools to fight it. You can have like, I think you have an ability that's because you won't go beast mastery, I think, on PvP. You will go more towards marksmanship or survival, maybe a little bit. But beast mastery on PvP, I don't think that's so viable because your pet can be controlled so easily. So you want to go like marksmanship and deal some huge damage. Try to stay out and people don't see you. Put your trap elegantly. But melee will be the most difficult if you're mage fighting a hunter. I guess the most important thing to do is freeze Nova the pet. Make sure the pet is not attacking you. And if you manage to control the pets, then I think you can blast the hunter. I think in PvP, hunter is difficult. I think it's easier to play a mage in PvP than it is to play hunter. Because you have to manage your targets with your pets. You have your ability, like when you have Bestial Wrath, that's a huge increase in your DPS, but you have to use it efficiently. In Arena, it's different than on a general battleground. In Arena, Hunter I think is interesting, even though it's not the best class, but you can do some stuff because then you have only like, if you do like 2 versus 2, you have 2 targets, so you can have a huge burst on one target. When you play in a battleground with like 10-15 people, that's gonna be hard. But I feel like Hunter is quite difficult. Like if a rogue gets you good, you're done. If a rogue gets a good opening on you, I think it's, even if you use trinket, trap, yeah. I don't think you can manage to recover easily from a good rogue. That's gonna be hard. Even warrior, they charge you, you try to get away, they charge you again, and then... Like, Warlock is not hard. Warlock is pretty easy. Affliction just dots everyone. In Battleground, it's really easy. In Arena, it's harder. I like Druid. Druid is so versatile and it's so hard to control. I like it a lot. And you can... Like, I know as a Druid, the only problem I have is that I don't have as much DPS as some classes, but I have much more survivability. So I would say what I struggle as a Druid is that people can overheal my damage. If you can do that, then I'm in trouble. If it's a 1 versus 1, I think I can win against pretty much everyone. Maybe not some good Shadow Priest or Warlock, maybe. Maybe not a Paladin that's healing. Maybe not. Maybe they can get me on the long run. But It's also depend if I engage or not. If I engage, if I start attacking a hunter, I no problem. A rogue, even easier. A warrior, no problem. Even if a rogue attack me first, I think I can still get him down, to be honest, because I can heal so much. Like especially right now with the tier 5 set, I can instant heal when I get out of animal form. So I demorph, heal, morph again, and like the tier set bonus is so good. I think it's gonna be different during the last tier set, because if I have some PvE pieces on me, that changed the game, to be honest. Like just 2 pieces to get the bonus, the set bonus of having an instant heal. That's plays so much of a difference. But what I did when I was playing Hunter, but that was a long time ago. Usually I try to not engage the fight and try to stay at a distance, let the fight start and then join in BGs. For using Hunter in PvP or for this challenge. In PvP, the huge advantage is that you get this Viper Sting. So if you can manage to stay not too much bothered, because you know usually like the melee classes will go towards your cloth. Whereas like... Oh my god. Like towards a priest or maybe a mage or something, because they will be easier to put down. And what you can do is that you can drain the mana of their healers. And if you left unchecked, you can do a lot of damages. You can prevent people with your mark to hide. So you, like for example, if you put your hunter's mark on a druid, he's not gonna be able to go into feral mode and hide, so he won't be able to get a good opener for 2 minutes. That's super annoying. You can have like a good frost trap can also like be very damaging for in a BG, especially on something like a Warsong Gulch or an Arati Basin or even Eye of the Storm. Like a good like frost trap that can be super annoying because a lot of classes won't have anything to counter this, so that would be really good. And even in arena, if you're able to drain the mana of the healer in a 2 versus 2 when there is a healer in their comp, that feels good. I think the good reason for Hunter is like you have some control, you have the traps. You can drain mana, you can prevent people from hiding using shelf. If you're in a marksmanship, you can have... if you left unchecked, you're really dangerous. So you have a lot of DPS. Like, I know if I play my druid and there's a melee class on me and a hunter attacking me from far away, I'm done. Because if I can't prevent the hunter from casting, it's gonna do so much damage. Worse than a mage, I feel like. So that's why I would use Hunter in PvP. You also have a little bit of AoE, which in big team fight you can't deny that's useful. On an narrative based in Eye of the Storm. On an Alterac. That's pretty good. Alright. You too. Have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by, dude. That was nice. Having someone talking to. So enjoy your Sunday and maybe see you next time. Alright, back at our boar killing session. So which level are we now? 18? 18 which my pet is about 57%. Okay. So we need to go to 30% today at least. Almost 2 hours now. Okay. So I can come back and talking a little bit about Barney's latest video. That I like quite a lot. There is something I didn't like the morphing stuff in the video. I know she's using kind of an online tool that she has access to. So that's really unique stuff. And all power to her, that was a really good idea to do something like that. I'm gonna be something more conventional. But that gave me some ideas. I already pretty much have all the video plan in my head, but that gave me some good idea to watch her video. So really thank you to her. That was such an epic tale also. But it's all romanced. It's not the reality, of course. There was a little bit of things added in there. But yeah, you have to make it a nice, enticing story, and that's what she did. All power to her. Just a bit concerned about the reception on some people. When I saw I watched the reaction of Asmongold, and his chat was so disgusting. Oh, dude. When you have to stop to post the video to address, like, transphobia. Oh, God. That's so annoying. That really... The people who are watching this guy, oh my god. Sometimes it's really hard to... I don't know. That makes me reflect a little bit on the... I think I will keep my video reaction free, probably. That's a difficult topic. I don't really know if I want to talk about it right now, but... I think it's not to you to contact the editors of a streamer to remove a video we made about you without your reacting to stuff you don't want. Like, it's up to them to contact you ahead, but they don't want to do it fucking lazy. Just farming content. And I really don't like that. I don't think that's up to you to contact them, but they should contact you before they put the video out, the content creator that the video is reacting to. And if they do, that was my next video, like, there are gonna be immediate repercussions. No one's gonna know because no one's watching, but I'm telling them, like, right now. If you want to put my video out, you have to ask me first. Because that's gonna be a copyright claim. Or strike. No doubt about it. Okay, where are we? I'm making quite a lot of golds actually. Soon I'm gonna be able to buy my mount. My 100% mount. There's nothing else I can do with my gold anyway. So where are we already? 35 people right now, still few in Shadow Moon Valley. Okay. And what else do we have? There's still people. I always see those like few mages. What are they doing? Do they level up mages here and send them somewhere else? Are they farming golds or... Why is there always like those low level mages in Elwyn Forest? I always see people leveling like... I want to ask them, but at the same time I disabled all chat function. No one can talk to me. No one can talk to me. No one. I knew you would die. Okay, in 16 minutes, next break, we're talking about probably the filth of Twitter, the RP player, the weirdos, the ultimate weirdos. Because my Twitter is a cesspool of crazy people. That's amazing. Like sometimes I'm like, I should just start to just get away from there. Mm-hmm. Can someone explain me also the thing, like, I'm not playing Elden Ring, I have never played Dark Souls game, and I don't plan on starting. But what is the thing about the maidenless? I don't get it. While the hugs and stuff, and why do you need them? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, someone need to explain to me how that shit works. Because I haven't followed anything of the story. I just saw some clips of like, you are maidenless. What? Oh, fucking hell. I was so far away from the mob, there's no way I could aggro from here. What the frick? Eat, my pet, eat! Come, come, come! Come, 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 come! Oh, this one went down. So I don't know, should I play the Dark Souls game? I have so many things I want to play before I start to play Dark Souls that it's not gonna happen in the near future. I already have some plans. I can't wait to finish this challenge. I have to push for it so hard. I have to get to level 70 so fast. Then I have to do all the editing. I still have to learn how to do... Like, I need help for Blender. No one's helping me. I need to find how to... Machinimas. I need to find Machinimas tutorial for WoW. I need to learn how to do facial rigging. I have problem with facial rigging. I need to learn how to do it. I need help. I need help with facial rigging. I have a problem and I need to find a way how to do it so I can finish the video. I need to find a way to deal with that. Like, I really need to. Oh, a chimera. Okay, 9 minutes. We are 20%. We need 10 more percent. At least. I would like to do more. Will I be able to switch my Scorpion Sting with my Serpent Sting? I don't know. So the goal is, spoiler alert, is to go to Ogrilla or to finish leveling up. And for that, I need to be level 68. So I need to get rid of those levels pretty quickly. Or I can do only 69 to 70. Something like this. I still have to find for sure which one I want. I didn't expect to see it that fast. Yeah. My bad. So I have to make sure I get this down. Because as soon as I get this down, the problem is I want to find how to do this face rigging, but that's like whether I play the game right now and I level up and I get rid of this. But I want to have should I keep the face rigging for the end of for the video? But right now having the face rig with the hunter, that would be pretty cool, right? No? That blender is so hard to use when you're not familiar with it. That's... ugh. I'm quite struggling, I'm not gonna lie. You can do so much stuff with it that becomes hard to... That's 268 I can get to at once, easily. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's go, go, go. We don't have time. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. Okay, okay, let's go, 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 go. 3 minutes. Come on. Okay, we got it. Woo! Okay. Oh, my pet is Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's too bad. I don't think that's worth something for me. No, that's so much stat on this 62. This is a 66, but God, there's so much stat. What can I use? I can use agility, intellect, and spirit, and eat rating that are good for me. This is so much stats. Oh, 50 attack power. I lose the bonus of critical strike that I get from agility. Oh, it's too bad. I would look like a Chad though, I'm not gonna lie. You don't touch my queen! My queen, don't touch my queen! That's almost looking pretty good. Why is this thing put like this? Just come back to me, dude. Yeah. Alright. Time for a break. Then we got some shit to discuss and we keep the juicy stuff for the end.
What can I do for you?
About the new war. I kept my third intellect over this. 59, 59. I don't know what to do, so I will do nothing. Should I keep? Should I sell? I don't know. I will keep. Yep.
What's on your mind?
Leather working. Let's get those leather on the way. Alright, so now we're gonna talk about the RP crazy stuff. I'm gonna take a small toilet break first. $756 gold.
See you soon.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Let's repair, let's do a short break.
Great to meet you.
Alright. Short break and then I'm back, people. That's all I have to say, truly. Why do I follow those people? I don't know. I just want to learn when some stuff is happening, I guess. Right? I don't know, sometimes people have some interesting takes on some stuff, and it's nice to see different opinion and what people think about a certain subject, and not be in your own like echo chamber and just follow people like-minded. So I like to follow people who have different opinion than me, who thinks differently about certain subject. So the RP community is good because I've not dabbled in RP for a really long time. So it's nice to see that when they talk about different announcement of the game, they're the way they see things. That's very interesting to me. To have a different perspective, that they see some stuff as like a problem or not, you know. So yeah, that's very interesting. Okay. And that's really important. I follow like hardcore PvP guy, hardcore PvE guy. I follow casuals. I follow like even... I don't think I follow Sylvanas royalists, but they're here anyway. They always manage to get around you. Like, and you have no idea. If you guys are not familiar with Twitter, you have no idea of the shit that goes down there. This is insane. Like... You have the Sylvanas royalist, okay? So that's people that are Sylvanas simp. You have the people that are like the wait, oh, it's called already. God damn it, God. I even forgot the name of the dungeon. Oh my god, like, why is it so hard? The fucking raid flame... I'm not gonna find it. Whitemane. Right, that's how I have to Sally Whitemane, Preserve the Light, and Scarlet Crusade, god damn it. Yeah. Why am Alzheimer, dude? I'm getting old. That's it. This is the beginning of the end. So this... So one funny thing is that start to follow people from that are Sylvanas royalists. Okay, so that's loyalists, Sylvanas loyalist. That's people that are big simps of Sylvanas, and you have the Scarlet Crusade people. Okay. So how can I explain it? So the Scarlet Crusade people are labeled as, from what I see from the other sub-factions of weirdos on the internet, they are pretty much the far right of World of Warcraft. They are the fascists. They are the people that are like upset about like skin color changes and stuff like that. I don't know, but apparently they are like the true... They are like the... Are you the Crusader of World of Warcraft, the Templar stuff? Pretty much. It's insane. So when you see those people interact on Twitter, oh god, you feel like, what a world we live in. It's all insanity from both sides.
Not ready yet. Stop recharging.
So you have no idea, just if you don't know about those stuff, just... I know that you have some people that are really attached to a faction. Like, some people who just Blood Elves is the shit for me. And they love it. And I'm like, okay, I understand. No judgment. Fine for me. No problem. That's your thing. Some problem like simp for character. But to the point. That's better than nothing. Some people simp for character to the point that it's weird. They make it weird. Let's be honest. Like, it doesn't have to be like this, okay? Why do you... Why? That's just the only thing I'm wondering is like, why do you make it... Oh, come on. Of course you have to charge me. Like, I don't know. There is some weird interaction here that sometimes I don't grasp. Okay. All this world of World of Warcraft that most people don't see. You have no idea. Like the Scarlet Crusade, Royalist, the Sylvanas Loyalist. Dude, there are some weird people out there. Well, different. Like, I'm already in kind of a specific section because I'm like... Like, you know, people talk about tribalism when they talk about World of Warcraft versus other MMO, and that's like, oh, this type of behavior, like, yeah, my game is better, your game is you play shit game, blah. For me, it's tribalism is inside World of Warcraft. It's the people who be like, my faction better, Horde better than Alliance, better. For me, I can understand that you have like a preference for a certain aesthetic that's... You find that Alliance, you like the way the characters, the main city look like, even though now it does not really matter that much. I don't know, I feel like, why would you put yourself into a category like... And it's like, people love boxes, they love to put themselves in a box and other people in boxes, and you have to be like this or you like this. This is whole fucking bullshit. Like, you a Horde character, you like that, you play Horde, you like that, you play Alliance, you like that, all the character people are like this, Alliance people like this. Bitch, I switch every expansion. I change faction. And if you don't do that, you're not having a good experience, because you put yourself into like kind of, as I mentioned before, you echo chamber. When you see things with narrow-minded... You want me to tell you something? Whether you play Horde or Alliance, you play with morons. Against morons. That's what it is. There's no difference. You can't say like Horde player like well, what, everyone now, there's a lot of discussion of there is no Alliance anymore in retail, so where these people go? They just stop playing the game? Oh no, they switch to Horde. So Horde is the same as Alliance. It's the same people. And it's just those min-maxing dum-dum that think like, oh, there's better racial here, I'm gonna play there because I'm like, it doesn't matter, you're not good enough that it will impact in a use in a significant way. I mean, unless you're running for world first, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna get this little age, but it's still like, it took us a month to kill Denatrius in Heroic. But I would never have done it without being on the horde side and getting this little buff on my racial character. No, you suck at the game. And this little help is not gonna change everything. You could have done it without it if you just played a little bit better. That's what it is. Or for PvP, whatever. Same, just play better. This is not the racial that's gonna change everything. Like, what are you aiming for? Top 1%? Yeah, okay. Then do it. Otherwise, just get better at the game instead of focusing on the racial. Just play what you decide that you want. But people just think they can min-max their way out of everything. No, you can't. You have to learn how to play first. Can I keep on shit talking or do you want more? Huh? Huh? I'm sorry, you just play. You should play on both sides. Just people are so ingrained and locked in the thing that they think that players on one type and the other one are the other. Like, I play on both sides. I can tell you, you're the same. You're the same. Just whether you have trolls with stinky feet in your faction or not, but in the end, it's the same. There's no difference. You all a bunch of looters. Aren't we all? Like, I can't believe that, like, the solution was to just allow cross-faction play in the game. I would have rather have enforced faction balance. Server mergers. You know? Like, hey, no, you can't play on this server. You have to play Horde. Because there's 80% alliance. I mean, that would never happen to this point, but there's like too much alliance, so now you have to play Horde. Or, you and your friends find another server. Well, that's kind of shit, yeah, but that would work. This solution is also good, I don't think that's a problem. Da-da-doon. Okay, we're at 25%. We need at least 5 more %. You're ruining my my cooldowns, bro. Hello, anyone. Know if you can activate your TBC subscription with a redeem code? I have no idea, dude. Ooh. I don't understand what you mean. Sorry. Like, I mean, if it's like a subscription, adding some playtime, you mean? If it works for if it works for retail, it works for TBC. That's what I can tell you. If you have a code... Oof. If you have a code that you can get some playtime with, it works both on retail and on TBC. No problem, my dude. Oh, I knew he was gonna charge. I was about to leave. So yeah, Ed, there's no problem. Normally you can. So I don't know what Ben Gunblade is gonna think about it, but I think having adults play this game is like in this way. No offense, Ben. I don't know you. I just think if you have to start talking about fart fetish on Twitter about your RP server, that's not good. That's not good. The over-sexualization of World of Warcraft. Let's make an article about that. Why is Warcraft so sexual on RP servers? Alright, soon our pet is gonna be 17 more %, and then the pet is level 66. That should make the fights a lot easier, of course. It charged me. So you wanted to know if someone else can buy that code for me and can I activate it for myself? Yeah, I think yes. Not activate it for yourself, but if someone can provide you a code, like sometimes someone can. Yeah, let me check. I think yes. Let me see that. I think yes. So the code redeem, yeah, so someone can offer it to you, I think? Yes, so someone can give you a code, they buy the code for you, they activate it, they give you the code, and then you go on your account and you enter the code. So you don't even need someone else to put the code for you, you just need to get like a valid code. And then you just log on battle.net.com, right? And then you can activate it. You just need to have a valid code that someone gives you. So from what I understand, yeah, it's battle.net. Battle.net. So yeah, you can get the code from someone, and then you can just enter it into your Battle.net account. Let me check. Not the shop. Gift balance. Yes. Add prepaid card. Yes, that's it. Oh wait, I forgot to heal my pet. Wait, I'm gonna show you. I just have to make sure I hide my information beforehand. Okay. So let me show you here. Okay. So this is the Battle.net shop. Okay, if you look at the border. Yep. Here we go. EU Battle Shop Battle.net. When you go in on your account, when you connect it, you can add a prepaid card that will give you time or gift balance to someone. So someone can gift it to you, or you can add. So if you know someone can gift it to you, and then you will get the code, or you can add a prepaid card someone give you, you can just get a code. Someone buy the card for you, give you the code, you go into the EU shop Battle.net and you can add it. No problem. Wait, there's a problem with my Yep, okay. Yeah, that's there's no problem for that. You can get playtime gifted to you. And even someone, I think, can someone convert gold in war token that will add to their balance that they can give to you? I think that's possible technically, to have just someone convert gold to playtime for you. Alright, so we are... and then the last topic we're gonna talk about today is raiding. So we need to discuss the new raid. I've seen some stuff I wanna talk about. About some people on Twitter that I follow. And about some... I think, did I save the tweets already? I didn't save the tweet yet. Okay, I'll have to find them back. So that's the thing I want to talk about. There was a Mongol take on the raid, which I found was not... That's something I would like to discuss. And then there is other people also asking for some stuff that I think is not a good idea, to my opinion. So that's something I would like to talk about also. Because the new raid, the final raid, was just out. You can't do all the bosses yet. You stop at Anduin. Alright, that's gonna be a huge fight here. Alright, he's coming to me, perfect. Okay, perfect. Just go. Do that.
Charging.
A little bit of healing. Boom. Okay, 3 more persons. We're getting there. Eh? So what have we killed today? 159 fell boar. Alright, we can do more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, faster, faster, faster. Go, 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 go. God damn it. No. Alright, now go. Oh god. Oh. I played on EU English server. That's a really dead server. I think it's called Waterlords. Like, look at this server, dude. Look at this server. $35 people online right now. 35 people on the server. On a Sunday afternoon. That's insane. That's like, look, there is like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's not enough people to do even like a big raid. Like, just can do cars and maybe if they all go together. That's like, this server in Classic used to be. Okay, that's like a RP PvE server. So in Classic, it used to be fine. There was quite some people. I just wanted a server with, at the time when there was not much competition, because when you just kill mobs, if there's competition, then you struggle a lot because you have to wait for respawn, you have to fight. And so I wanted to like, I took a server with low population, but that was still okay. There were still like hundreds and hundreds of people. Since TBC, the server, dude, like, I see them sometime. I will see them in Zul'Gurub. We're in TBC, yeah? Right, I've never seen them doing a Karazhan. Maybe they do sometime. There's not enough people in a single guild that are level 70 to be able to raid. Like, 25 raid. I saw people doing, like, old content, like classic raids, with multiple guilds pulled together to be able to do it, like 2 or 3 guilds. That's insane. But, I mean, the good thing is that there is no temptation. If you go on the auction house, there is nothing. Like, I went to check one time, there were in total like 300 items on the auction house, including everything from level up to... So there's like nothing. The server is dead. The only way you make gold here is leveling an alt and selling all the stuff you get. So now that's really good because I'm not bothered at all. There's no one. Like, let me check again. Shadowmoon Valley, 3 people. And those 2 are probably farming the dailies to get the stuff. Yeah, but here is the thing. That's like an alliance server. That's not like a horde server. This server is like 90% or 95% alliance. And I'm alliance and there's less than 50. The server is dead. Dead. No one there. It just kept on dying slowly. Less and less people online every time. Just people stop playing TBC. There was already low population in Classic Vanilla, so now in TBC that's even less.
Not ready yet. boars.
So yeah, it just died. But yeah, there's the faction imbalance that's like terrible. Like, I'm playing on a PvE server, Horde side, on the biggest server. One of the biggest server. Probably the second biggest server. And there is like 75 to 80% alliance, and I'm playing Horde. Sorry, it's problem camera. Okay. So that's not much of a problem. I have a good guild. We don't struggle too much to find people to raid. But now that they nerfed the PvP, nerfed the PvP in general, so they noticed that it's much easier to raid, it's much easier to get stuff, and if you want to do PvP, you have to... It takes much more time to get any piece of gear. And I know that because I play a Druid Feral as a tank, a bear. And I have to get, like, some of my base are PvP stuff. And so I have to do some PvP. And now I noticed that they buffed like the daily the daily quests, the daily PvP quests. Oh my god. Alright, we got it again. $40K active, damn. That's a lot, indeed. Alright, get ready. So now I sit when I do those daily PvP, because I'm on a PvE server, you can enable the PvP. No, it's just that like I'm struggling sometimes with like all the damages that I get. That is like tough situation. I'm not used to talk and play at the same time. Oh yeah, you mean there? Yeah, right. I know on my server also sometimes it's like when people get crazy on the looking for group chat, yeah, like you like wow, it's like a big streamer chat. You can't read anything. But yeah, it's just that now I notice since that I have to enable PvP because those daily quests, like for example in Hellfire Peninsula and Teruka Forest, when you have to capture the 3 zone here and then every 6 hours around Ocean Dune you have the other towers that you have to capture, so you have to do those daily quests that give you now 1k honor every day, or almost 963. I see now like how outmatched we are with the Horde. I see that like there is probably like four times more at least that are doing those daily PvP quests, and that's a bit annoying. You know, like sometimes you just completely overwhelmed, it's not fair. So, I would like to have like more distributed or some server merged in a way that it forces or force balance. That's terrible, but
I need to get closer.
that would work.
I'm still charging. That ability isn't ready.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. I think. Do you think TBC is more popular than retail at the moment? Like, I know my retail life, like the guilds that I was in, yeah, all dead. I have some friends that keep on playing retail. Dude, they struggle so much to find raid groups. Like, you have the really hardcore, but like, I know that my guild, like, slowly people started to leave, and then it was impossible to raid. And some people just scared just stop playing. They didn't go, a lot of people didn't go to TBC. You think retail have more? Yeah. Maybe they're more spread out. I don't know. It doesn't feel like when I connect into retail, it feels like a desert, to be honest.
I can't do that yet.
They probably have more, but more spread, or yeah, there's definitely not the sense of community anymore. My friends on retail struggle to find people to raid. Like, already in the previous raid tier, they had to pull 3 guilds together to be able to get a decent roster. And that was in the guilds that were in the top 10 of the server.
I can't pass that yet. That's boars.
So to me, that was like a big sign. Yeah, but on retail also you have like the servers are pooled. You know, like you play on multiple interconnected server, like big merge server, mega servers. And if you don't do Mythic, you can even play with people from like completely different servers. Which I did when I was not doing some Mythic raiding content.
I'm still recharging.
So yeah. Where is my pet now? 95 more %. What I need is the gun blade here. Yeah, I enjoy. I also enjoy TBC. TBC for me was the moment I had the most fun in World of Warcraft. I've never had as much fun as in TBC. And the reason is because I like maybe the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King was pretty cool, like Uldor. That was like really good time, but when they started to have this like this championship stuff, like that killed it to me. Like what I like with TBC is that I can just log for raiding, raid log. Yeah, I level by just killing boars. I've done that in Classic, and now I keep on doing it again, but this time to level 70. So just killing boars. And right now, since the level 60, I'm at 3,600 boars. My slash blade is not that high. I'm at 12 days. Why? Yeah, it's taking so long, but yeah, it's just that personal challenge. I don't know if you've seen the South Park episode on World of Warcraft when they hide in the forest and they just kill some boars to level up. I did that to level 60, and now I'm gonna do that to level 70. And I'm just streaming it, so there is record of it. So there is proof that I've done it, because what I do is the challenge itself. And then I'm gonna make a nice edited video explaining my journey. And I'm gonna stop here because I don't think you can do that in... I mean, it's not I don't think. You can't do it in Wrath of the Lich King Classic because there's not boars that can help you go that far. Yeah, only boars. So from 1 to 60, I killed 9,300 boars, I think. I benefited from, you know, the experience bonus when you rested experience, so that's twice less than you will do without the rested experience. And now I've done another 3,600. Yeah. So just only boars. I'm cleaning the realm from this filth. Yes, it's insane. But I started to do it. I want to finish, and when I'm done, then I can move on. But like, I didn't need to go up to 70, but I had this idea of like making like a video story. So I prepared everything. I've already done some montage, prepared some stuff. So I think it's gonna make a nice video. That's for YouTube, but that's more like an exercise for me to learn a lot of editing stuff, you know, like tips and tricks. That's more the approach that I take, and this is the medium that I can go through it, and that makes like a pretty good thing that people don't do, you know? Some people will just collect every glove they can have in the game, every armor, male armor sets you can have. That's also insane sometimes. Like, think about people collecting mounts and doing killing Arthas, like the Lich King, like 300 times to get that mount, doing it for years, every week on multiple characters. No, I have other characters. This is just for this challenge. He's alone on his server, so there is no interaction. I can't farm gold or send anything. Like, I even have like the slow speed mount because I didn't get enough gold to buy 100% speed mount. Because I'm poor. This is my only character on this server, but I have another server where it's like on populated server where I play on retail. I have I'm raiding 3 nights a week. I'm doing some PvP. I play as a druid feral bear. And then I'm playing almost every day. This is just my side stuff that I'm doing. And that's why I like TBCs, because I don't need to log on every day and do like 2 hours of daily. Like, I did that in the beginning. I saved enough money and resources. Now I can just raid log and maybe play an hour sometimes to collect more resources, and I'm done. And I don't feel pressure to play more. And that's what I like. I didn't want to play a druid as a main character. I wanted to play a protection paladin because back in the days when TBC was out, I used to play protection paladin. And I loved it. And I wanted to play it again. But the problem is that when Paladin became available in Classic, everyone started to play a Paladin. And I was afraid that I would not be able to find a good guild because there will be so many Paladins that there will be, you know, like too much competition, and it will be, since I had not much connection on this server, because that's the first time I moved to a English-speaking server. And I was afraid that, like, I had no connection. I knew no one. And so I was afraid that it was going to be difficult to find a guild. So I was like, okay, then this character that I created as an alt to farm resources became my main. So this druid was just created, so I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to flight form. I can just farm my plants or farm my mining with that character. And I can just farm resources and send it on my main. So that was the goal. And it turned out into being my main. Because I was like, oh, there are gonna be too many paladins, what do I do? And when I think about it now, I should have probably kept on playing a paladin and get this paladin to level 70. Because now there's not that many people playing paladin anymore. It's not like, at least I feel on my server, there's not too many. A lot of people, like when they became available in Classic, everyone did a paladin, but people didn't push them too high. So they stopped somewhere, or they keep it as alts. So I should have gone with my original plan because I loved tanking as a paladin. Because like for me, I have those memories ingrained when I was like leveling up in like Zul'Farrak, and I had my paladin, and I had a spike on my shield, and I was tanking all those mobs at the bottom of the pyramid in Zul'Farrak, and I remember so many mobs eating me, and I was tanking them all, and I was like, yeah, this is so good. And I loved it. And I played it a little bit in TBC raiding up to Mount Igel. Then when I switched to a Boomkin for the rest of the expansion. And then I went Druidil in Wrath of the Lich King. Because you had the double spec that became available. And I would play Druidil right now because I love Druidil. But the problem is that I don't want to do my dailies or questing or playing and having to respec every time. So that's why I'm playing Feral again. Congratulations, my pet! You're level 66 now? Alright, bye-bye. I don't have an ult. I just play my druid now. Because I have a good guild, but that's pretty cool. Like warrior, my first character ever was a warrior, and I loved it. But it turned into a twink back in classic and TBC, and I loved it a lot. So I was just doing BGs with that character as a twink, something you could do back in the days. But Paladin is... I like that. The only thing I've never liked healing as a Paladin. I loved tanking as a Paladin. And I feel like it's really interesting in TBC. Because I see like... I feel like Warrior is pretty straightforward for tanking. I don't think it's too difficult, you know, like getting the stuff that you need, etc. Druid is a bit more a balance between how much you need damage you need to take and how much aggro you need to generate. So you have to find this sweet spot. Because if you're too tanky, you're gonna struggle keeping the aggro. And if you want to go full aggro, then you're not gonna tank that much. So you can have like different pieces of stuff that you constantly swap if you're on trash, if you're on dungeon, if you're on a raid boss, if the raid boss has multiple targets, if the raid boss is hard. So there's a lot of switch to do depending on your raid. Is your DPS in your raid like some big bursters and you need to get like a lot of aggro, you're gonna struggle. Are the healer able to keep you alive? So you have to balance all of this, so switching a few pieces of item all the time. So that's really interesting. Warrior also, but maybe to a lesser extent, I feel like. But Paladin is really interesting because, like, since your aggro is linked to your spell power, I see that the Pala protection in my guild, they always like try to improve, or it seems like it's a huge puzzle to find the perfect balance for good Paladin tanking. And I think that's really interesting, and that's what I would have loved to experience. But now that I committed, I'm sticking to my druid. And I love also that, like, the last time also I really seriously played PvP was in BC. I was doing Arena back in the days. And since then, I haven't done much PvP. And what I like about having my druid is that I have some pieces of gear that are beasts for me, that are from PvP. So I have to do BGs, and I never get used that much to BGs. I always preferred arena, but now I have to do BGs, and I start to like it now. So even though now I have all the pieces of gear that I need, I keep on doing BGs sometimes, just for fun. Just for getting a bit more honor, especially since it's easier to get honor, so I can fully complete my my gear set. Because of course I can buy the previous tier with honor instead of with arena, so I don't even need to do arena, and I can get like just already a really decent stuff for to do BGs. And I'm having some fun, really. But warrior, I never, yeah, I played warrior. I had like a weird stuff. There was a moment I did a little bit of arena. That was in Legion, and I was doing arenas with a warrior protection, like a tank, a warrior tank, and that was so much fun. We had this like weirdest ever composition, and it was working pretty well. We're not playing like that high ranked, but people were not expecting that, and I had so much control as a warrior. And we kind of had like a team where people were kind of, I was the only melee, and I was charging them, and so a lot of people, they were like a bit like, I was so annoying that they felt like they needed to take care of me, but I was a warrior protection, and some people didn't even realize it when you play at low ranked in arena. So they struggled so much to kill me. That was so fun. Because I was popping CDs left and right, so much control. That was so much fun. Like a lot of people got mad at me. Yes. So like you don't expect to see this in arenas. So that was quite fun. And otherwise, yeah, I played some warrior, of course, but just as alt, so not really, no raiding, just dungeon with them. And I liked, oh god, go. Whoa! Holy shit! That's so fucking good! Damn! Oh god, that's probably one of the beasts. Oh! Oh, that's the beast. That's the best in slot I can get, baby. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can finally replace this crappy ring from level 48. Now I have a level 67 ring. Oh, that's so good. Damn. So today I got a necklace, level 66. The stamina is bad, but 18 intellect. That's as much stat, 99, 18. But then I've got some free stamina on it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, damn. That's like, my stuff is so bad because I can't buy stuff, I can't do quests, I can't buy anything in the auction house anymore. So I'm stuck with like some really crappy stuff. I could craft some stuff because I skinned the boar, so I could craft some leather stuff. But look, like I'm just depend on the green that I have. So I still have a gun from levels 53. And I have some really crappy stuff that I'm just like lucky to loot. Like some wall drops, but I killed so many mobs that it happened regularly. Like I got this level 62 leather twice on boars already. So that's pretty good. That's overall, that's some really good stat. Like, I need intellect agility. Spirit is like a bonus, but each rating, and the most important is critical strike rating. So that's pretty good. Yeah, my damage is low because I have shit stuff. No, your English is fine, dude. Just like me, second language. As long as we understand each other, that's fine. But like, yeah. Damage is bad because also I have like a special talents. Like everything is built towards helping my pet. Because since I can't rely on my stuff, I depend a lot on my pet. So I did put all my talents toward helping my pet do more damage. So my pet is doing about more than 40% of my total damages. Even in Beast Mastery, that's quite a lot. So, yeah, I have a crappy stuff, of course. My gun, like, the worst thing is that my gun is like what, like 13 levels behind? And I just have to hope to loot something.
I can't do that yet.
That's all I can do. So hopefully one day I will loot a decent bow and I will be able to do some more DPS. I also went for an approach where I'm not relying on DPS but having not to stop for mana, so I'm using aspect of the Viper, which is far from being optimal. But the thing here, it's not a race, it's a slow burn. And for me, having to sit and drink water for 20 seconds every 2 or 3 mobs is so hard. Like, I get bored so fast. If at least I can keep on, like, having to kill the mobs one after another without stopping to drink, even if I take more time to kill them, then at least I feel a little bit better. And I can keep on going because this is like really boring. Yeah, there is like not even an epic one, but here you have a blue one. That's the gun blade. Let me find it. Good blade, please. That drops on those mobs. The gun blade. Yeah, so let me show you this one here. This is the best one I can get here. A level that I can use immediately. That drops on those mobs specifically. So this is the best one I can get, and it drops on those mobs here. Otherwise, there is also some greens that can drop. I can have some really good green also. So if I'm lucky, I can get the green. So I know on those mobs, there is like 2 green guns, 1 blue gun, 2 green or 3 green bows, and 1 or 2 green crossbows. Yeah, it's only for level 70, and then it's no use for me because once I'm 70, I don't need to do it to get weapons anymore. So I need to have like level 66, 67, 68. That would be great. And the thing is that I already killed like 3,600 boars. Didn't get a single green bow, gun, or crossbow. And I got already then 1, 2, 3 blues. I got like this was really good because I had also a really shitty weapon from level 45, and now I got to level 49 with 40 agility, which is really good. That was a huge upgrade for me. So much extra agility. I went from like 24, I think, or 27 to 40 agility. So that's huge. But still, my stuff is trash. So my whole build is around having high critical strike. So I try to be like the Falcon stuff, so having decent intellect so I can cast some spell, but having a lot of agility and critical strike. So ranged. So my crit strike is about 14%. I do the best I can with the bad stuff I have, but I went for this stuff that has like critical strike rating and that has agility on it. So as a set bonus, so that's helping a lot. My whole plan is built around this spell here, this talent point. That my every time I do critical strike, my pet will have more focus. And since Gore has no cooldown, my pet, as long as my pet has focus, it will cast Gore, it will do more DPS. So everything is based around this, and also that when my pet do critical strike, it increases my damage. So the whole thing is that's why I don't take also aim shot. I don't take aim shot because I want... this is a casting time of few seconds. And all I want to do is put as much as possible like blank shots so I can get a critical strike. So all I want is to get the critical strike so my pet can do more damage. So I don't want to cast, I want only instant spell, so that's why I use arcane shot instead of aim shot. Even though aim shot overall will give more DPS if I got the right specs and if I went for improved aspect of the Hawk. But I respect to get infinite mana and only... so I think with my stuff level, with my stuff being so bad, I think that's the best damage input I can have on a consistent way. Because otherwise I put too much on my shoulder instead of on my pet. And since my stuff is crappy, I cannot benefit from having this big rotation, so I try to put as much as possible on the shoulders of my pet. Maybe if I loot a really good gun, then I can eventually think about having a spec where I focus more on myself. But now I'm like full beast, and I'm like the beast that everything is on the pet side. But this is not conventional, but this is the best I can do with what I have. So that's what I'm trying to do here. That's what I have, like a weird spec. I have crappy stuff, so just trying to make it work. And now I can even... it's not here, it's in here. I can even now upgrade, if I reset my pet talents, I can get more stamina. I can get to a greater stamina. And I'm also put myself, and I'm stuck with the Boar, because I could charm another pet that's not killing them. But for the flavor of it, I prefer sticking with the Boar. So I don't have the highest rank of bite possible. So I could also do more damage. But yeah, that's a really good job. Oh. Most important is agility, because I want critical strike. I don't care that much about attack power. That's why I have this. Also, I looted this with 50 attack power, which is pretty good. This is arguably better with all the stats that I have distribution. I also have got some hit rating, since I'm only attacking yellow mobs always. That's pretty good. Alright, I guess it's time to do last stop before... Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do another last short break, and I'm gonna talk about the last topic of the day. I wanted to talk about it was raiding, specifically the new raid on retail, and then I'm gonna kill a few more boars, and then I'm gonna stop because I have raid tonight with my guild. Tonight we kill a Vash. So I'm out of drinks. I'm just gonna replenish my drink. Pull up the tweets that I want to talk about. And get the extract from the Asmongold reaction comments on the rating. And also pull up a tweet that I've seen about something. Someone talking about raid. That I think is an interesting discussion to have. But I'm really strongly opinionated about that, so it's probably not gonna go well.
What can I do for you?
The way people want. I'm getting quite some good goals already. That's pretty good.
See you soon.
How are ya?
Okay. Can do this and up. So my main source of revenue is the gray item I loot from the boars and the leather that I transformed into the most gold efficient thing I found. Damn, you already on the Black Temple. My guild is old, like, we are old people. We are people, yeah, we old people, okay? We're struggling a little bit. No, we're not struggling, we're taking our time, I would say. So we are not on Black Temple. We need to finish Igel, so we're a bit slow with our guild. Usually we go like after the first wave of nerf. Strangely, for some reason, like there is old players, so people in their 40s or mid 40s, and we have people that are young but that have never played the game. So most people forgot the strats, haven't played WoW for like 10 years, or they're completely new and they have to learn the game. So it's super refreshing as well, because like if I would go with a good guild, would be like, done. You just go, we all know the strat, we do it. Here people have to learn it. And they don't have experience like on retail when you do some mythic raiding, and it's so much more difficult than classic. Like here we can play with some people that they're really slow to learn the mechanics. My guild progress at the moment is that we still have to finish TK, because we're still struggling on Kaltas. And then we have to get everyone attuned for Mount Igel. Because we're not everyone attuned for Mount Igel yet. So we are behind. We're gonna take advantage of the nerf. And yeah, that's probably it, but I found it refreshing to be with people who don't know. That's kind of nice to see people learning the mechanics. I don't mind doing this. Like last time I was on retail, I was playing competitively, just trying, you know, to be in the top 10 server guild to clear mythic, playing like every day 5-6 hours, raiding all the weekends, just learning the strats and pushing to get one of the first, to get one of the best parses on the available and stuff. And my green screen is fucked up again. Right. So that was quite hard, and now it's really like just casual, and I like it. It's no pressure, just playing for fun. I just raid, I just log for raid, we all play together, we have some fun. Sometimes we wipe. If we wipe too much, we just stop the raid and do something else. Just don't get frustrated. Just slowly take the time to learn. And that's fine for me. That's like the good old days, pretty much. Alright, I'm gonna make a 2-minute break, just very fast. I just need to get something to drink. I'm getting thirsty, and then I'm gonna talk about the stuff. So just back in 2 minutes. I don't know why they struggle so much with that. Don't think my game is bad. My game's good. I have nothing wrong to say against the raid in TBC, in retail. I really enjoy them. Castle Latria, that's the best time I had ever raiding, I think. But then I stopped because everyone stopped playing and BC came out and the nostalgia hit me hard. I think the most fun I had ever, not as a DPS, as a tank, was Castle Latria. The boss were so good for tanking. I had so much fun. I never had that much fun as doing Mythic Castle Latria as a tank. That was so freaking good. That was like, oh, like let me check the boss. Let me pull this out. So, as a tank, doing Mythic Castle Latria. Lady Inerva, best boss ever. I love the mechanics so much as a tank. There was just this little thing that you had to turn back to have the boss on your back for half a second because of those like bloody mages charging you. I don't know why. I was tanking the first time we did it for real. And I was like talking to the other tank and I was like, dude, this is the best fight I ever had as a tank. And he was like, yeah, me too, this is fucking awesome. And it was so insane. That was like, I don't know, but this fight, those mechanics were so original as a tank. I was like, god damn, I love it so much. Soloing as a tank, Sun King Salvation in Mythic Plus, that feels so gratifying if you can do this, because that fight was so damn hard in Mythic Plus, and I did it solo tanking. Damn! That was the best like feeling of accomplishment I ever had doing a boss as a tank. Those two like Sludfish and Shrieking were so fun as a tank. Having to carry the little lamp, having to hide behind the pillar. That was just like blatant fun. Ximos, nothing special. Council of Blood, yeah, nothing. Destroyer is like boring. Ultimore, not that much. Stone Legion General, a mess. Cyrogenetrius, that was so freaking intense. That was great. The intensity of that fight as a tank, dude, I've never had something like this ever in my life. Like, phase 1, that was okay, and then phase 2, boom! And then phase 3, damn! Like, oh, that was so good. Like, phase 2 was insane. I really loved Sir Denatrius. But Lady Inerva, much fun. Sun King Salvation, best feeling of accomplishment. Sir Denatrius, like, most sweaty fight. And that was so good. That was the last raid I did in Mythic at high level, like, trying to perform, and I loved it so much. And then everyone stopped playing the game because the patch was not coming. But I never had as much fun. And then as a tank, not as a DPS. I think as a DPS, probably in Wrath of the Lich King. I loved Uldrar so much as a DPS. That was my favorite raid. And I know it's just personal preference, alright? As a healer? I didn't heal that much in raid. I did heal in Uldra, but I prefer DPS there. I did the last raid of BFA because I had the big brain strat when I when I saw that World of Warcraft was going to this shitty way, that like what you every patch it's completely invalidate what you've done previously to a point that's outrageous, and that you worked so hard for nothing. Then I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna come at the last patch of the expansion. So that's what I did for BFA. I came out at the last patch so I can catch up everything that people have done, because there was all those catch-up mechanisms. So I just waited that those catch-up mechanisms came out. I catched up on everything so easily, and then I just did the last raid. And that's all I did. And that was fun. But that was such a shame that I just did the last raid. And as a healer, I really loved it. But I don't have enough experience. I'm pretty sure there's better raids. But I never experienced them as a healer. Because BFA, I came back and I was like, hey, today I'm gonna play Priest. I mean, not today, for this expansion. Every expansion has changed my main class. And that's really important to do. And I think a lot more people would do that. I think you should not be like... I've been playing Boomkin for 15 years. As my main. And I think you should not do that. If you have no job... and you have time to play... like alts... as a high level... good for you, okay. If you're a person that play at high level one character and the other alts are just farming alts, which I would assume is most of the people, or they just play those characters for fun in dungeon, yeah, maybe that's good enough. If you have just do from go up to level 10 mythic plus that you know your class enough, but I think it's really important to switch and play a lot of classes. Because I see that's often like the downside, and what I find in a new player, they limit comm when they don't know how the other classes play. Let's say you have a new person that's playing a healer, and they're not aware, how is he here? All right, can I keep on talking? So I think that, like, for example, you're a healer and you don't know the tanking classes, you're gonna end up in situation when you don't know their CDs, when to heal, like you don't know when they're gonna take less damages than normal, or you will know like, oh, okay, there's like the shield barrier or whatever, like the tank. It's shield barrier, right? Let me make sure that I don't. Yeah, shield barrier. Yeah, right. That maybe you know this one, but maybe you don't know all the other abilities that they're gonna cast to reduce the damages they done or the self-healing that they have available. So sometimes you're gonna overheal for no reason. And even that at a high level, it happens. You need to know all the classes. You need to know their main cooldowns, when they're gonna burst DPS. That's something you learn that really important in PvP, but in PvE, so that's why it's good to do a little bit of everything. That if you've been like... If you play PvP, you know well the other classes usually. Not the tanks classes, because you won't see that many tanks, but at least the DPS and the healers. If you do arenas, you will know the offensive and defensive cooldowns. So that can help you a lot when you do PvE. And I think that's what a lot of people mistake made, that they only play one class and they just got like really good in that class, but they forget to look at the other class. So not necessarily playing it, I think playing is the best way to see how it works. Sometimes just reading guides could be just enough. And I think if you do raiding at a high level, if you try to get some of those sweet first server spots on a Mythic and stuff like that, you need to do that. And I don't know if everyone does it. Sometimes it happens that I see some people that don't do that kind of like homework to be able to learn all the classes. Like know which one is gonna be vulnerable, how you can optimize the raid overall, because you know that this guy is gonna burst at that moment, you know, that kind of stuff. What's like, how can I help him in that case or whatever, you know? That is really important.
That spell isn't ready.
I've talked a lot. I'm not used to talk that much. Anyway, what I think, raiding not that hard. There's something I forgot, is that some people ask for a solo version of the raids so they can get to the story. And that's something I'm like, nope. No. Not for me. I don't believe there should be soloing version of raids when they come out. Because people want to get the story. Because they don't want to wait for LFR. They don't want to do LFR. Even. They want to solo a raid. That completely defeats the purpose. Like, how epic does that feel to be solo, to be alone, killing some dummy god or god? Just because they want to see those cinematics or dialogues. Like, if you can't wait, if you don't want to bother playing with other people, just watch people streaming it and you will get the story. If you want to experience it, just be able to wait 2 weeks or a few weeks, whatever it is, and just do LFR. But if you want you want to do the raid immediately, but you don't want to bother interacting with people just to get the story, and you want to do it yourself, you don't want to just watch it, then I think you're asking for too much here. I don't think that's... And I don't think that should be like this.
I need a target.
I think that's a bad take. That's a really bad take, I think. I think the raid... I even don't like to have like small, like now to have the... I like when it was fixed. I like when you had to get your 25 people and the raid was not scaling based on the number of people in the raid. I liked it like that, even that there's a lot of inconvenience attached to it. I'm not denying it. But I like this idea of you make your small community, your small group of friends or big group of friends, and you play together and you have fun and you go through those hardship and hard times together and you go to the victory together. Like, how tasteless would be to finish a raid without playing with anyone? Like, why not solo dungeon? Like, why not like just play World of Warcraft but find an online version of it, you know? Make it a RPG and remove the MMO, because that's at this point, if you want solo raid. Who was that girl? I forgot her name. She's verified on Twitter, so she's supposed to be someone I should know. Laura's cartridge good. Let me find her. I don't know who she is. I'm not cheating on you, I'm just cheating on your idea, okay? Laura. Shortage. Freelance writer, one_learner. Find my latest article and 3 guides on Warhead. Oh, that's the Warhead girl. Okay. I don't like people for Warhead. They've been mean to me when I was doing some content for them.
Not ready yet. That's still reach out.
I remember, like, I was making some content for them for Hearthstone back in the days, and there was like this huge tournament that was during the holidays, of course, and the goal was to make articles and graphics, infographics for the website for Warhead about the tournament. That was at the top where Warhead was at the peak. So what I was supposed to have is game statistics. So I was supposed to have people watching the game and writing down some stuff. So some people said, I will watch this part, so like the semi-final one. Another guy was supposed to watch the semi-final 2. And I was supposed to watch the final. And was supposed to collect statistics like number of this time card played, number of turns, you know, like basic statistics to make infographics, to make like just really nice article about the statistics, like what happens in the last rounds, okay? What happened is that the two people that with me, like, we're not like officially Warhead people, alright? We're like working for free, okay? We're just little hands helping the community by making articles for Warhead that have to be vetted by someone. There was like just pretty much one guy was employed, the other people were all like voluntary work we were doing, okay? Because they have no money. And those people that volunteered to collect those statistics for me, that I prepared everything. I even prepared infographics ahead of time so I can put it like out minutes after the fights were done. I prepared everything. And those guys, you know what? They never showed up. They never gathered the statistics for me. So I worked for hours beforehand preparing some stuff, and all the guys had to do is watch the fucking game. And I prepared this for hours on my free time working for free for the website, for the community. And those people, they just had to count some stuff, you know, like just have a piece of paper or an Excel file and just fill it. That's all I asked to them. That was not that hard. Just watch the game and now note like how many times this card dropped, how many times blah blah blah, you know. That was just a few things, just to make some nice infographics. They said, I will do it. They did not do it, both of them, because that was the holidays, and probably they, I don't know, they forgot that was gonna be during the holidays because we prepared this like weeks ahead, I don't know. I got quite upset. I said, people said they will do this, I prepared, I spent hours of my time making some nice infographics that I just need to finish to fill on the semi-finals, and I don't get any of the data that I was promised. So now the final is coming up. I have to do it for the final because if I want to get it, so I just got the final and not the semi-final. So I spent a lot of time working for nothing, and I was quite upset. And when I said it to on the private discussion that we had, place located for us on the game, I got chastised by the only person working at Warhead that was a bit harsh to accept people to hold their words. Because it was the holidays, I got so mad, dude. I was the bad person. Because I was like, guys, that's not cool. You said you would do it, you didn't do it. We like wrote articles ahead. We prepared, like, I prepared infographics. We worked for quite some time. And just because you said you would do it, just don't say you will do it. That's what I said. I said, just don't say you will do it if you're just not gonna do it. And then I think they probably need to learn some management skills at Warhead, because the guy there was like, didn't want any fight. So he was like, hey, your attitude is not good here. And I stayed very polite and professional. What I'm expressed here is not what I expressed in the written email that I sent, okay? The message. That was very professional. That was like, you know, other stuff that I would appreciate to have, blah, 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 you know? Like, guy, thank you, but I would have, like, I worked for a few hours ahead to prepare those infographic. I would really have appreciated if you guys could have, you know, just hold to your word and blah, blah, you know, like, I was very polite. I was very like, that just said that we couldn't, you know, hold up to our word and what we prepared. I can't move. I can move now. So that was quite sad. That was quite sad, and yeah, well, it's not related to the fact that she worked at Warhead. That's that was her spawn, which was the Warhead version of Hearthstone. Back in the days, that was really back in the days. Alright, I'm gonna stop in a few minutes. I'm gonna get to 40% and then I'm gonna stop. But yeah, that was frustrating to say the least. And I think her take is bad. She works at Warhead, she's a lore nerd, I understand that. That's her thing, that she loves the lore. I love it too, not like her. But even though I'm not playing retail anymore, I stay in touch, and I can tell you that what I do is simple. I just, if I want to know absolutely the story, I just watch someone stream that I know is gonna cover the story, and then I can see it first. And if you need to write an article, first you should play on the PTR, get as much as you can. You're gonna have some missing information because there's some stuff that's only released with the game, like cinematics and stuff. But then just, if you want to write an article about it, then just watch someone else stream. And then you can experience it later, the fight itself. I don't think like asking for solo raiding, like you can solo a raid to expansion later, and I think that's fair enough for me when this raid is not relevant anymore, because otherwise it diminishes the accomplishment. And why would you, I don't know, that's I think this is so bad take. Group content, that's a MMO, some parts should stay. I know they made it like so much of a solo game that it used to be, but come on, just, we can't remove raids. Like, what's next? Like, I want a PvP, but I want a PvP alone against no one, just PvP against the mobs, right? That's, I want to get my arena ranking hitting mobs because I don't want to play with players. That's stupid. Yeah, I know, I'm stretching it, but come on, raid. Solo raiding, like, and not like on the dates release, not like expansions later. I want to know the story, but I don't want to play with people. And then just play alone, and on the second window you put a stream of the raid. What you need is to buy a stand for your phone and install Twitch app on it. Buy a second screen for your computer. Have a smart TV. I don't know, but just play on your own and watch the content on another window with someone streaming. But it's like, what I don't like is just, I want the game to be tailored to my own very specific needs that represents almost no one. Think like, it's guys, it's not that difficult. You could do that for me. If we do that for everyone needs, then the game is gonna be terrible. Worse than what it is right now. I think it's perfectly fine, to my opinion, to have an MMORPG where there is some content that you can only do in a group. That doesn't seem strange to me. Doesn't seem like it needs to be addressed, okay? Doesn't seem like it's a huge ask, okay? To just have an MMORPG be an MMORPG and not an optional MMORPG, but like an RPG with MMO as option. The MMO come first. I think what I don't like is the attitude more than the request itself. It's like the entitlement. That's what triggers me, actually. That being entitled to it more than like having it done. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, yeah, we should have that, right? Like, how difficult could it be? Like, why is it not even in the game already? Come on, dude. I want my group slider. I want my solo raiding content in an MMORPG when then there's absolutely no reason other than PvP to play with other players. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, you want a solo raid, but dungeon you don't care? Yeah. It's just because you don't have the social skills to be to play with 10 people or like 9 people that you have to impose it on all the people. And everyone's like, come on, just wait. Just do LFR or just wait to expansion. And if you really want to experience it, as I said, just watch someone else streaming it. That's my bad take. Oh, wait, it's coming up. Oh, you got countered, big. Every boar that's working this shattered earth is living without my permission. You should be annihilated. Ooh, damn. Alright, I'm gonna stop soon. 40% in one session, that's pretty good. I took a lot of time talking about stuff instead of playing, but that's fine. 5 hours in. I'm gonna chill before I raid. Yeah, a few more mobs and we're done. I'm gonna be so happy to be able to equip this. That was such a good drop. The necklace ain't that bad either, but knowing that I will get the ring to boost my agility. 25 agility, dude, instead of 8 agility and 8 intellect. That's so good. And attack power as well. That's pretty good. Damn, this is so much better than this level 64 ring, even though that's just 3 level more. Dude, look at that. 26 attack power, 34 attack power, plus 25 agility on top, dude. So much better.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Okay, we're almost done.
I'm out of range.
So you see, what's good with my build is that I never need to stop for mana. I always will be between like 5 and 30% of mana. And that's very comfortable, even though my DPS is lower. The snake build is the way. Nice, that's some gold. Alright, 41%, we good. Let's go home. And next time, eventually, we can... When I have enough gold...
How are ya? Off with you.
So let me check. I think the mount is like 80... Or what's the comp? I don't remember. Let me check. I have to talk to her, right? Riding trainer.
Welcome.
600 gold, 180 gold. What's the mount cost in... Okay, so 35 gold, 80 gold... 90 gold and 690, so I have enough to buy the fast amount. So that's super good. Boom.
Off with
So now I just need to buy the mount and I have enough gold for it. That's pretty cool.
You got my attention.
So I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna get the mount. 100% speed mount. Just took me 66 level to get it.
Safe travels.
Alright, I just need to repair, buy more arrows. Food, I'm still okay.
Well met. See you soon.
40% of level, that's pretty good. I won't be able to do that every time, but on the weekend it's fine. So thank you to Ed and Udin, both of you guys, for stopping by and talking with me. That was nice to have someone to talk to during the thing. I know you're gone, but what are they doing? All right. I guess you have food, right?
Hi.
Alright.
See you soon.
I can definitely get rid of
What's on your mind?
this. Alright.
Watch your back.
Alright, I feel good now. Here. Up. Log out. We're ready to go for next time. And yeah, that's fine. Alright, thank you for sticking with me so long, and we'll see you next stream. I don't know when it's gonna be. I would like to be able to stream almost every day or every 2 days, but it's not happening the way I want. So I'm having too much fun raiding and playing Halo, so bear with me here. See you soon. Bye.